open this
Now
up
I can
here.
do this way, like this, right? I can do this way.
Yeah, can you go all the way
But
down and really,
that hurts me like nobody's business.
So you want flexibility
Yes.
there too, because
see right here, this is where this really hurts, but especially where I notice it more than anything is if I'm on the floor. Let me just show you, and you maybe can help me out with this.
Yep.
Okay, so if I'm out this way, I used to be able to do this. This is all I got. I cannot, and it hurts so badly right here.
All right, so there's tightness on the inner thigh.
Yeah,
there's also
up to
tightness in the lower spine.
Okay.
You know, there's tightness all the way through. So it's not just one muscle, it's a whole bunch. So lie down on the machine.
Okay.
I'm gonna add a cord. I'm gonna
Is
do
that
some
you?
legs and
Come on, we're
straps.
gonna learn how to do it. Okay, so I'm gonna lie
All
down
right,
here.
Yep, and put your head on that headrest.
Okay, the headrest, by the way, is a $43 value that Marjolaine's added into this. This whole thing is only $350, and you're gonna have it paid off in 4 months if you wanna do that. Ooh,
So-
look at these nice fluffy hands.
And you don't need special shoes because you do it bare feet. You don't need special clothes. You're not going anywhere. You've got the convenience of this at home. I love your toenails, by the way. They're so cute. We both got blue, but I like the turquoise.
Thank you.
All right, so push your feet away from the bar, and now
Okay.
put one foot in the strap.
Okay, put one foot
This
in the strap.
Yeah, in this strap. Good.
Okay.
Now push against there, and now put the other one in the strap.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
All right,
Okay.
so
This is
people
fun.
probably at home think, there's no way I can do that. If you can put your socks on, you can do that, right?
Okay, yeah.
Right?
All right.
What did you think?
This is fine.
Okay,
this
so
is
here,
fine. Okay.
start there.
Okay.
Now just lift, keep going lower. Now stop and push away gently. Good. We're just going to do a few of those. And every
Okay.
time you come up, feel the reformer elongating into the hip joint right down through here.
Oh, I can feel that. Nice. You know what I
So-
feel? Does it goes all the way up to like halfway up my back?
Yes, so this is actually an active stretch for the lower back and the hamstrings.
Okay.
So we're going to
Now
do
this is
10
what
of
we're
those.
doing here is we're trying to increase my flexibility because Mama does not have very good flexibility. I used to,
But
not
also,
so
are you
much.
noticing that you have to engage your stomach as
Yeah.
you push away?
Yeah.
Every exercise in AeroPilates will engage the core. Circle out and down. Good.
Oh, I did it. Oh, that's.
So now you're working your inner thigh, you're adding
I can
flexibility
see
to
why
your-
the stress would have to go because you're right. I'm not thinking about anything, but I'm just like, okay, how do I do this? And it's actually fun.
And doesn't it feel almost like your body craves it?
Yes.
So
And even if you've never done exercise before, you can do this.
I know, and that's the beauty of it. So
so
everyone
awesome.
in the family, in my family, my son started when he was 11. He's now 15. He just turned 15. All the way to my dad, who's about to be 93 this year. So, you know, that's a huge range of people, from athletes, sports enthusiasts. My daughter uses it to keep her weight where she wants it because the weight loss, the body composition change that you'll see in the month that you have it will be dramatic, and we'll get to that in a minute. All right, now reverse the direction. Do 5 the other
Okay.
way. Good, and open wide.
Ooh. Now
Do you
listen, I can tell you, if I can do this, you can do this. I promise you. Because I'm not the most coordinated gal on the planet.
Do you see, though, how the legs work together and you can't cheat? Your right side can't work,
Yes.
right?
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And I can feel that stretch in that place that was so crazy tight.
Yeah.
And
All
it's
right.
not uncomfortable. Okay, so I have one more?
So now,
Okay.
yeah, one more, and then
Okay.
just do a couple of scissors. So come together
Okay.
at 45 degrees, and
Wait,
then go
like
out.
this?
Yeah. So really, yes, that's good.
Oh yeah, you can't cheat. That's not nice.
Right?
Why'd you make a machine that I can't cheat on?
Now really just
Seriously.
hang out here for a second
Okay.
and let the gravity work.
Okay.
And now circle back in together. And now let's get off the machine, go back into that little position you were trying
Okay.
before, and see how much more
All right,
flexible you feel. One foot comes out, that goes to the bar. And in the meantime, while Nancy's doing that,
Okay.
let's talk body composition.
let's do that.
We've got to slide because,
Here we go.
all right, just see. Pretty dramatic, right?
What?
So you do that every day for a few
What?
days, and you
maybe
will be
I can
back
get
on
back
the
down
floor.
here again. Oh, I would love that. Oh my gosh. Okay,
But
so
do you
come on.
Do you see also that this was more flexible? It wasn't just
Right.
in here.
But it was also in the back. Come on over
Exactly.
here, I gotta show you this, because you're like, oh, I have to have that. Well, of course you do. It's the reason why we went to Marjolaine and said, give us everything you have on this new Reformer Plus. It's a 4-corded machine that you're getting for less than what a 3-corded machine would have. You're getting the headrest, you're getting the reformer, you get these nice padded with these straps. You get 2 DVD workouts, that's 7 workouts. It doesn't seem like there's anything hard on your joints.
We'll
either.
feel it. I want you
Okay.
to try it. So
All right.
simply, I've got 1 yellow cord and 1 black on, and
Okay.
obviously the same rule applies
Now what
here.
am I doing? I put my head down here, okay?
And
put my
by the
bum-
way, the head and neck support pillows in the box today as well. That's
Okay.
almost the...
That's a $43 value just for, why do people want that headrest so much?
Because you really want your head in neutral, and a lot of people carry their tension like you do, so you want your head and you're in that perfect position. How does
Okay.
your head feel?
It feels
Right, now,
great.
what about if I do this? Tell me just, hold on. Now,
Okay.
now. Does that feel better?
Even better.
Yeah, there you
Okay.
go.
Now what do I do?
So do you see your head is completely neutral? This and this are completely the right level so that that neck can relax.
Okay.
Now, just act like you're on a little rebounder and just start jumping a little bit. Jump.
Oh,
All right, try not to let it clunk. There
Okay.
you go. Now, just as you're doing it, do you feel any impact?
no, not at all. I don't feel it on my knees. I don't feel it on my ankles. I don't feel it in my back. I don't feel it on my shoulders. I don't feel it on my neck.
Your neck is relaxing, right? Imagine running and doing any of the other regular cardio. You typically tense up in all the wrong places. So here, the whole of your body can relax. Your legs can get a great workout. What else are you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling that my core is working.
Right.
Oh my gosh,
isn't
wow.
that amazing? When we first developed this rebounder, we had no idea how profoundly this would affect
Wow.
the deep pelvic floor muscles, the stomach
This
muscles,
is
the abdominal muscles.
because Marjolaine, this is where I struggle so much, is this area in my body. It's so jiggly and I don't like that at all, and I feel like I don't have a strong core at all.
Well, so many women do, particularly after 50, we get that sort of area of our body, belly fat starts to add on, or you've had a baby. I couldn't get rid of the C-section pooch after my last baby until I started doing this.
Wow.
So you can feel it. Now jump with 2 feet together.
Okay. Now, what is the, like, as far as like the heart rate, can I get my heart rate up as much on this than say running or on an elliptical?
It's slightly different, remember, because the, well, maybe we'll do the side-by-side comparison that we have
Okay.
standing by.
That is pretty astounding, because that's a false sense of, honestly, I feel like running is the, you can get the most calories that way, but if
Yes.
I'm low impact, creating a release of stress, toning my body, toning my core all at the same time. Do you know you can do this for $70 over the next 5 months? And that's how much it would cost you to go to 1 Pilates class. 1. So in 5 months, you're gonna have 5 classes already paid for, but you're gonna use this again and again and again. Now this is on a while, ooh, I keep doing that, I shouldn't do that, right? It's a while supplies last price. So we went to Marjolaine and got everything we could in this. This is a $495 value. For what you're getting here, you're only paying $350, plus you get the 5 easy payments. And then the DVDs, because there's 7 workouts in that. Instead of hanging, why don't I want to do that?
Because you want to engage your core.
Okay.
So by keeping that machine flowing in the air, your leg, you want good posture, you want to be able to move correctly without hurting yourself. You need to refocus those stabilizing muscles and train them to initiate all your movement. And that's what the reformer does without you having to think about it.
And there are so many benefits to using
Yes.
the Pilates. This is the Reformer Plus. And let's talk about those benefits.
Well, okay, so we did a study. Let's bring up the benefits chart, and then I want to go in depth into each one of them one at a time.
Please.
So after that, I think we'll lengthen the whole side of your body.
Okay,
So
because it's this left side that's really hard on me. Should we also, maybe while we're getting set up, well, as soon as I get set up, Janice, we're coming to you. Okay.
All right, so you're going to actually have to do it the other way, but you
Okay.
can sit like a mermaid. So
All right.
like this, okay?
All right.
So sit like that.
All right, so I'm gonna, excuse me for my back, Janice, for you.
Hi,
Hang on one
Janice.
second. Janice, come on in while I'm getting all set up. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
All right.
I'm very interested in this machine. It's totally new to me.
Am I doing this right, by the way? This what you're asking me to do?
Well, hold on one second.
Okay.
So Janice, hold on one
Hold on
second,
one
right? So
second.
you're just
Okay.
going to
Okay.
push away
Yeah.
and reach over. Reach, reach, reach. Now come back the other way
Okay.
and reach the other way. Yep. This arm. So,
and this one.
and then this arm comes over. Good.
Oh my gosh.
And now do it again.
Okay. Are you learning something here, Miss Janice?
Now put your hand on there and turn this a little bit.
Okay. We're doing an exercise to stretch my neck out. So we're learning about this together.
Do you feel the
Okay,
whole
I'm
stretch?
watching.
Yes.
All the way through, because the neck, you know, yes, you're tight there, but it's connected to your shoulder, which is
By the way, if you're watching and you're like, you know what? I don't know. Can I do it? Yeah, you can. This is my first time on this machine, and Marjolaine's teaching me everything that I need to know, and I tell you, this is really great. No, it's not high impact. Doesn't matter what your age is, doesn't matter what your weight is. This is going to help relieve the stress. The stretching exercise is unbelievable. I wish we could have done the before and after for me just in this for stretching. That was crazy.
I know.
Okay, please continue.
We should have seen your face.
I know, I was freaking out. I was like, what?
Okay, heels on the bar.
Okay.
Out to the side. So like a second position plie, right? Now, not completely yet, there.
Okay.
Now, lift your bottom up off the platform, leave your waist down. There you go. Bottom high up.
Yeah.
Great. So you're getting a nice stretch in your spine. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Now, leave your bottom there. Do not let it drop, and straighten your legs
Okay.
as far as you can.
Oh, come on.
All right, where are you feeling all the squeezing?
I'm right down here.
Right. And what about in here?
Oh, yeah.
All across here and here. Saddlebags
Oh, yeah.
go away.
Yeah.
Bottom lifts. Come
How
in
many
and out.
times do I do this?
10.
Oh, dear heavens. It's good.
Go
And
slow.
it's not letting me cheat. Come on. How come it's not letting me do like one cheek?
Well, one leg more than the
Yeah.
other. That's the brilliance of Joe Pilates in this machine. You can't. You know, the thing that causes injury will do in a short month is retrain your body to move the right way. It'll lengthen all the tight muscles and it will strengthen all the weak ones.
That's
All right, now come all the way in, and now roll down one vertebra at a time to stretch your spine. So you do that every day for the next 20 days, and
I'm gonna have a butt. I'm gonna have a really nice tush.
yes.
Did you hear that? I'm gonna have a nice tush. All right, here's the deal. I have to let you know. Can I go back over here because I need to share with you what's going on. Oh, I think I've lost my head. I have lost my IFB, but I'll get it
for you.
I'll just want to let you know that this is what's happening here. This is a while. I think it's way down up in here. Do you guys?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Heavens,
All right.
yes.
So it's the standing one, right?
Oh,
so
are you
it's
sure I'm
out
ready
and
for this?
in, and I'm going to reduce the number of cords. So
Okay,
go
all right.
on. So I'm going to give you one black, so
Okay.
you're really working your inner thigh.
Okay.
So carefully stand
Okay,
here.
so go there first.
Yep, you can
Okay.
take this out. Oh,
Oh, wait. No, that's okay. All right, so
you
standing
can use
like
it
this.
to hold too. That's good.
Okay.
All right, so push away all the way, and
Oh,
then pull
okay.
in.
Wow. All right, we're saying hi to Candy in Idaho. Candy, hi, how are you? It's Nancy and Marjolaine. How are you?
Candy. Hi, girls. I'm good. How are you tonight?
Good. Okay. So,
Okay. I have two of these machines, but mine are the 3-cord machines, and I love them both. We have a place in Idaho and then a place on the East Coast, and I keep one at each place. They're amazing. I have worked out at salons.
All right,
Candy.
Thank you. So the number of cords clearly just allows for more resistance or less resistance. The 5-cord was the first time that we introduced the red and the yellow cords. So on a 5-cord machine, you get 16 different variations of resistance. So if you really want to bulk up those muscles, you've got a lot of resistance. The yellow cord allows very little resistance. So you can do, for example, this exercise. Watch this. Come all the way in. You're going to put the yellow cord back on and take the black one. Now be careful. What's harder? Coming in is much harder. Look at that. Right? So on your 3-cord machines, Candy, just pick up on QVC.com the yellow cord and switch one of, you've got a red one, 2 black,
Correct.
right?
That's correct,
So
yes.
switch out one of the black ones for the yellow and you'll have that yellow cord.
Okay.
Then the box. Okay, so the box was designed to
Thank you.
allow you to lie on your tummy. So when you're on your stomach, now what you can do is work all the back muscles. So every muscle in my back, my shoulders, my bottom, everything gets a workout. So it comes with a DVD, obviously. There's like 30 more exercises with the box. It focuses on the back, all of the back muscles and the abdominal muscles. So
And does that come with this?
Yeah, you can.
So sit on the platform facing me.
Okay.
And let's say you're a person who can't cross your legs,
Okay.
right? Because some people can't.
Right.
Just put them straight out in front of you.
Okay.
Yeah, and it makes them a little, you can go all the way back
All the way
so
back.
that you're resting against the shoulder
Okay.
pads. Pick up the straps. Good.
Okay.
Right. And now the movement is just lift and lower. So that's called serve the brownies.
Serve the brownies. Hello.
Yeah, there you
So how about, you're not going to tell me to serve the carrots instead of the brownies.
Sorry.
I'll serve the brownies.
Okay.
Serve the brownies.
Okay, now when you're here, go out to the side and feel the stretch, and now come in and strengthen.
That's good.
So do you see the stretch
Yes.
and the strengthening?
I can feel that all the way into the back muscles too, right around my shoulders.
Yes, and it's going to really release all the tension in that tight shoulder.
Yeah.
Open up here, because often tightness here is caused from tightness there.
Well, there's a lot of you who know that I've had breast cancer. I'm 5 years cancer-free now, and this was, so this one is where the tumor was, and they took it out. And so here, I probably, this is the reason there's so much tension on this side too.
Yeah, because those muscles have not strengthened.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I have a really hard time, especially in just a traditional gym, which is why I don't work out in the traditional gym that much anymore, is because I don't want to hurt myself. And I feel like I am hurting myself. And this one, I don't feel that way.
Yeah, so, and do you feel, can you tell how this arm has to catch up,
Yes.
and that arm
Yes.
won't let it
Yes.
fail,
No,
right?
right.
It's like it's working really well together.
Yeah.
And I can already see how quickly that whole area is strengthening. And as soon as these muscles strengthen, this will be able to relax a lot more.
Hallelujah.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
right?
Yes, it's so great. And maybe you were thinking, God, I really want to be able to have that. You know, I want to be able to figure out how this whole thing works. I want to get myself back in shape. You deserve that. You deserve that. And let's show some of these before and afters on this. We're beginning to work out. If you've been working out a long time, if you are overweight, if you are in your 70s or your 80s, can you do AeroPilates? Let's find out. Come on. Hi, Marjolaine Brugman. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I am great. You know, most people don't see me in a fitness show. That's for sure. Most people see me doing jewelry or fashion or beauty or whatever. And believe it or not, I have been working out my whole life, but
pulling the platform back in requires your core. So if you add cords, it makes it much harder to push away for the big muscles, but much easier to come in. So depending on whether you want to work on your abdominals, your core pelvic floor, your deep lower abdominal muscles, you change the number of cords. So this is the first time we've done the colored cords on a 4-cord machine.
what are so you think the color cords are?
Yeah, so typically you would get all black.
Okay.
Then we added a red one on the 3-cord machine to give you a little more resistance. So the red is like 2 black, but the yellow one is the magic cord because it's a half a cord. So when I go all the way down to here, much easier to go out, but pulling it back requires those deep pelvic floor muscles.
Okay.
So this yellow cord is, you know, if you don't have one on your machine and you already have a machine you love, you might want to consider getting the yellow cord because it really does make every exercise that much harder.
So we were talking earlier, how many different machines did you last count that this replaces at the gym?
Oh, like 45.
45. So I'm thinking
in order
about, I'm looking at this Easy Pay option, $70 for the Easy Pay for 5 months.
Yes.
How much are you paying at your gym right now? It is not, it's low impact. You're gonna burn more calories by doing the Pilates Reformer. You are gonna reduce your stress. You're also gonna help to really start to stretch your muscles out, and Marjolaine, you're going to help me with that, because I got to tell you, I've lost my flexibility over the past probably 15 to 20 years. I used to be able to go flat out, like legs out this way and flat
head on the
down.
floor. All right, so just try and touch your toes. Let's just start with touching your toes.
Okay. Should I
Then
go on
we're
the
gonna
floor? Do you want me to get on the floor to try to touch my toes
or you
this
can
way?
stand up, whichever way
Oh, you want to stand up?
Yeah,
I can do that?
standing
Okay.
up is probably a little easier to see.
I think I can do this. Oh, no, wait. I can almost, well, okay. So I can almost touch my toes.
All right, not bad. Okay, so this is the exercise, Nancy.
I used to be able to do a split. My producer just asked me, could you do, I used to be able to do that. No, I'm not kidding. Out like this, bam, on the floor.
It's called elephant. So heels are against the shoulder pads. You bend at the waist, you kind of hollow up. You push back and you pull forward. And so it's just the lower body moving. My upper body's not moving. Do you see that? I'm pivoting at my hip joint. And so as I come in, I'm using my pelvic floor to pull this in, and I lift my bottom in the air.
Okay.
I might want to add another cord for you here, just
All right.
because I think, go on. Okay.
All right, so it's my first time doing this, you guys. So here we go. All right, so I'm here. I'm gonna put my feet back here.
Yes, yep.
And here.
Now, just bend at the waist a little bit and hollow up through here. Now, push away with your heels.
Wait, what do I do?
Just push the platform
Oh, sorry, I
back.
did the
That's right.
wrong way.
Keep
I'm like,
going.
oh.
Yeah, keep going, keep going.
Oh, so I need to stay up this
Yeah,
way. Oh my
that's
gosh, I can feel that stretch.
And now pull forward, good, and go, keep doing that. And every time you come forward,
oh my
lift.
gosh,
Okay.
wow, I can feel that, nice.
So that's 5. Now lift your big toe and do 5 more. 1, come all the way forward. Can you feel that pelvic floor working?
Yes.
Okay, 3, 1 more. All right, now step off carefully and touch your toes again.
Okay, let's see how this goes. Here we go. Oh, come on, Marjolaine.
I'm serious.
What? What?
You know, it's so amazing.
That was like almost 3 inches, 3 to 3.5 inches more.
I know.
Okay, so I have to ask you, why is having that agility, that being able to stretch?
It doesn't matter. What happens when you're too stressed, though, is terrible. You get belly fat, you feel fatigued, you
Belly fat
gain
right
weight
here.
that you can't.
I'm actually starting to feel a little younger,
See,
you know? I mean, because I didn't know I was feeling a little older, but now I'm starting to feel a little younger because I just have a spring in my step. I guess I lost somewhere along the line.
You can check that out and talk to your order operator about that because you want to get that along with the while supplies
And this
last. Yes.
machine, Nancy, there are 2 different stands. There's a medium and a large. This machine requires the medium stand.
Perfect.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
We're also going to, I'm sorry,